Ah, the internet, a vast, shimmering ocean of knowledge, endless entertainment, and, for James, an unparalleled source of inspiration, primarily for utterly chaotic, yet undeniably ambitious projects.
Whoa, did you guys see that? The Giant Rainbow Cake Challenge is exploding across my feed. This is absolutely positively what my channel needs right now.
Everyone's attempting it, but trust me, no one has even dreamed of doing it like I'm gonna do it. We're talking bigger, brighter, more vibrant, and way, way more epic than anyone else's.
Get ready, entire internet, because this culinary masterpiece, this sugary spectacle, is gonna be epic.
And so, with a declaration that would, as usual, inevitably prove to be a gross overestimation of his own abilities, James embarked on his latest, and arguably most colorful, culinary adventure. Little did his unassuming kitchen know its pristine, tranquil existence was about to be utterly and irrevocably rainbow-fied in the most spectacular fashion.
All right, Operation Rainbow Cake Extravaganza requires meticulous planning. We need industrial-sized flour, sugar, enough food coloring to paint a house, and my secret ingredient. And by secret ingredient, I mean a lot of extra special, super-duper, ultra-fluffy rising agent for maximum cake altitude.
All right, first gargantuan step. Acquire all the ingredients. When I declare giant, I mean absolutely, unequivocally, giant cake, people.
Whoa, these colossal sacks are incredibly heavy. Just need to make sure this doesn't... Oops, almost lost my grip.
Ah, Captain Whiskers, my furry frenemy. Did you actually just deliberately trip me? That was clearly a calculated maneuver.
Meow. Purr.
The feline saboteur, of course, offered no confession, only a silent, utterly unconcerned judgment of James's perpetually challenged gravitational awareness.
Let me guess, James. Another one of your trending challenges, designed exclusively to appease the fickle gods of the algorithm, rather than creating actual content.
Leo, my esteemed and perpetually skeptical co-star, you've arrived just in time to witness history, the magnificent, unparalleled Giant Rainbow Cake Challenge.
James, you possess a truly remarkable talent for making these viral trend videos spectacularly backfire. Why not simply focus on content you genuinely, truly enjoy creating? Authenticity and passion are what truly resonate with people online, not merely chasing after whatever fleeting popularity contest is trending this particular Tuesday.
Nonsense, Leo. Utter nonsense. This is precisely what I enjoy. The electrifying thrill, the monumental challenge, the dazzling potential for viral, glorious fame.
Besides, I've got a top secret weapon for achieving the most impossibly light and super fluffy cake known to humankind. Just observe and prepare to be amazed.
And so the grand, albeit completely misguided, baking odyssey commenced. James, a true maestro of boundless enthusiasm, but a bewildering novice of the culinary arts, attacked the challenge with unrestrained gusto. Every single ingredient was introduced with the precise, delicate finesse of a Category 5 hurricane. Every frantic stir a defiant declaration of war against the fundamental laws of baking physics.
Ooh, this rainbow batter is astonishingly thick. It's like trying to stir concrete. Good thing I've been working on these magnificent, powerful guns of mine.
Just a little more vigorous mixing. Almost there. Whoa, the whisk is getting away from me.
Okay, perhaps my guns aren't quite industrial-grade strength just yet, and I might have overdone the kinetic energy application a smidge.
The once immaculate kitchen was rapidly, and quite literally, transforming into a sugary, multicolored war zone. But James, ever the eternal optimist, remained completely undeterred by the mounting chaos.
Almost there, little oven. Just needs a tiny bit more enthusiastic persuasion from your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Come on, you colossal, magnificent confection. You are destined for internet fame. You simply must fit in there.
Uh-oh. I believe I may have just inadvertently, irrevocably broken the oven. Like, completely and utterly shattered its structural integrity.
Indeed, James had not merely broken the oven, he had, with remarkable efficiency, initiated the complete and utter destruction of the entire kitchen appliance hierarchy in a single catastrophic blow.
James, what in the name of all that is mechanically sound have you done to the oven? Did you try to wrestle it into submission or something equally absurd?
It was a minor structural adjustment, Leo. The cake pan was just a tad too enthusiastic about its size. Nothing a little duct tape can't fix, probably.
Against all logical odds, and in blatant defiance of every known law of domestic appliance engineering and culinary science, the colossal cake batter began its perilous journey to bake. However, James's top secret experimental super rising agent was, shall we say, performing its duties with a level of enthusiastic efficacy that could only be described as alarmingly excessive.
Whoa, it's absolutely growing, like a magnificent, edible, rainbow-colored kaiju emerging from the depths of my oven, ready to conquer the kitchen.
Perhaps I introduced a minuscule, fractional smidgen too much of the super fluff powder. Or maybe the entire bottle. Details.
Okay, the giant aspect of the challenge has been triumphantly achieved, undeniably so. Now for the delicate rainbow and the crucial cake components, without it spontaneously imploding.
Almost. Got it. Whew. This magnificent beast of a cake required Herculean strength to extract.
With the now truly monstrous cake precariously balanced upon the counter, resembling a colorful, slightly unstable skyscraper, James confidently transitioned to the intricate decorating phase. His grand, glorious vision, a gravity-defying, multi-layered cascade of sprinkles masterpiece, destined to break the internet, or at least his kitchen counter.
For a cake of this unparalleled, monumental size, you simply cannot rely on just any measly little piping bag. Oh no, my friends, this bad boy is an industrial-scale dessert decoration behemoth. And it's not just filled with ordinary frosting. It's loaded to the brim with my special, top-secret, surprise fizzy filling.
A surprise fizzy filling, James? What precise variety of surprise are we discussing here? Because your past surprises have a rather consistent track record of involving emergency services and a fire extinguisher.
Don't fret, Leo, my overly cautious friend. It's merely a little extra fizz, designed to give the cake that exhilarating pop of flavor. It's revolutionary. Just injecting the final, crucial layers of flavor, fun, and unadulterated excitement. This is absolutely going to be the most dramatic, most exhilarating cake reveal you've ever witnessed. Can you feel that building pressure? That's not just the filling, my friends. That's the pure, concentrated anticipation of viral glory exploding within.
The excitement was undeniably building with an alarming rapidity, but certainly not in the precisely viral glory manner James had so optimistically envisioned. His extra fizzy surprise filling, when combined with the already astonishingly over-risen and structurally compromised cake, was creating a truly volatile confectionery catastrophe cocktail. And then, with a pop heard round the entire neighborhood, echoing through the very fabric of suburban tranquility.
Whoa, my cake!
I absolutely knew it. I tried to warn you, James. I really did.
Well, that was undeniably quite the explosive culinary experience. Definitely not boring, right? At least it made a statement.
Yeah, explosive is certainly one word for it, James. Catastrophic, dessert war zone, and why do I even bother are a few others that spring to mind.
Meow.
James, what in the actual edible flour-dusted name of all that is holy and clean happened in my kitchen.
Was there some kind of impromptu, incredibly messy rainbow convention in my house that I, the homeowner, was somehow inexplicably not invited to attend? I literally stepped out for a mere 5 minutes to water my prize-winning petunias, and I returned to discover a full-blown dessert apocalypse zone.
It was for the video, Mom. The giant rainbow cake challenge. It was massively trending on every platform, I swear.
But it didn't even achieve viral status. It just spectacularly went absolutely everywhere. I suppose furiously chasing every fleeting trend isn't always the sweetest or cleanest path to YouTube fame.
Well, dear, you certainly managed to make an unforgettable splash, a rainbow-colored impact. Now, about the monumental task of cleaning up this confectionery crime scene.
Hey, don't let it get you down too much, James. These things happen when you're pushing the boundaries of, well, everything. You always learn from these spectacularly messy experiences. But perhaps, just perhaps, my earlier rather persistent and now thoroughly validated point about the fleeting nature of trends might have held some merit. It's absolutely fine to experiment and try bold new things, James, but your loyal viewers genuinely adore you. They cherish your boundless enthusiasm, your wonderfully unique ideas, and yes, even your spectacular occasional disasters. Just authentically be yourself, James. Create content that truly reflects your passion. And trust me, the views and genuine connection will naturally follow. No exploding cakes required or recommended.
You know what, Leo? You're absolutely, unequivocally right. I am James, the world's most enthusiastically clumsy YouTuber, not the world's most destructively trend-chasing cake bomber. My very next video is going to be something truly authentically me. Something original, something genuinely from the heart, and hopefully something that doesn't require a hazmat suit.
And so, the legendary Great Rainbow Cake Explosion of the Century transitioned from a chaotic culinary event into a valuable, albeit incredibly sticky, cautionary tale, and a profound lesson learned. James, with a significant amount of help from his incredibly patient friends and an almost heroic amount of scrubbing and elbow grease, bravely began the arduous process of restoring some semblance of order to the candy-coated chaos.
All right, so maybe that particular video wasn't exactly epic in the precisely viral, cake-intact way I originally meticulously planned, but hey, it was certainly unforgettable, right? And vibrantly colorful.
Next time, my friends, expect significantly less spontaneous confectionery combustion and significantly more genuine, unadulterated James content, straight from the heart.
If you somehow manage to enjoy this utterly spectacular rainbow-colored catastrophe, please make sure to smash that like button and absolutely subscribe for more of my incredibly amazing content. You definitely won't want to miss what incredibly ingenious, wonderfully original, and hopefully non-explosive ideas I come up with next for the channel.
Whoa, Captain Whiskers, my furry little shadow. Not again with the unexpected broom handle parkour.
Well, look on the bright side, Internet. At least I'm getting a thorough, if not entirely voluntary, full-body wash. Sort of. See you all next time, folks. Hopefully drier.
And just like that, another one of James's grand, epic adventures concluded, with our hero, once again, embracing his true, delightfully clumsy calling. The world's clumsiest YouTuber. Indeed, eternally optimistic, forever creating chaos, and always leaving a trail of destruction and sprinkles. Stay tuned for more, if his poor kitchen manages to survive the next creative burst.